recording cut off. So I'm going into the signs that you're pushing love away. So the first is being in your masculine energy, being in the doing energy, pursuing, making plans, making life really, really easy for him. The next one is, an agenda. So this is kind of similar in the sense that you have an attention, you have an attachment to the outcome. So I see this a lot with my clients or women that I work with that get to, after the early dating stages and they're, in a committed relationship, they start to really be attached to what the outcome looks like. And so they start to overthink things like, should I reach out to him, or should I, haven't heard from him in a couple days. I don't know if he's upset with me. I don't know what's going on. But in a rational mind, nothing is wrong, so to speak. And so there's this sense of actually trying to push the relationship along or do something prematurely. And, I'll have clients say, well, should I reach out to him? And, I will ask them, what is your intention behind reaching out? What do you hope to achieve? Well, I hope to achieve that, I'm afraid that he's forgotten about me. Men don't forget about a woman that they found to be captivating. They don't forget about a woman that they care about. In fact, absence makes a heart grow fonder. So, if the intention is to remind him of you, to remind him of what a great, amazing, wonderful partner and girlfriend you are, and, how much you have in common, and your lives would be good together, that is an attachment to the outcome. That's an attachment to a goal that you have in mind. And I don't recommend reaching out for those reasons. So, and I don't recommend pursuing men, but if you are reaching out, I recommend it just being like, hey, we had a great time last night. It'd be fun to do it again. Just that non-attachment and the, being able to really slow yourself down, because that anxiety can push men away. That, anxiousness, that, wanting to see things move forward in the time frame that you want. I've seen people meet and date a couple times, from a dating site, and then one or both of them got in another relationship, and then, they meet again. This actually happened to a client of mine. They meet again, and they kind of remember each other, but not, a whole lot, and they end up together. Sometimes it's just simply timing, and they were meant to explore something else. So I'm sharing this because we push things away that we don't want to push away. If you're watching this, you definitely want a loving, connected partnership. Push yes. Yes, I want a loving, connected partnership. That is my number one priority. Just push yes down there, because I want to hear from you. So the next one, and this is a big one, I see this a lot, and it becomes redundant. And again, this is something I see, both in early dating with women, and I also see it when a woman is involved in a relationship. And I want to say this too, men will do some similar stuff as well. Not always, but they'll do some similar stuff. So the thing that I see a lot is like repeating yourself. So let's just say that, you send him a text, you say, how was your day? What are your plans this weekend? And you don't hear anything for a day or several hours. that can drive a woman nuts because you're thinking, oh my gosh, I haven't heard from him. It's part of the reason why I recommend dating more than one person at a time, so that it distracts you. Or you have a bigger life, you're doing things, you're connecting with other people, right? So my point to this is repeating yourself. So you might, maybe he didn't respond to you in a day or something, and then you decide to send another text message like, hey, did you get my message? Or you send a funny meme, or, a picture of you hiking a mountain, or, something that maybe you guys have shared together that you think that he would find funny or would find interesting. Well, what it does is it actually trains him when he looks, it trains him that, oh, okay, it's me. And then she's going to send another follow-up text. So I don't need to be urgent about responding. And then, if he's just somebody that doesn't always look at his text, or is busy, and then he looks at your text, he's like, oh my gosh, I haven't responded to her yet. He'll then respond. But if you're doing that, it kind of feels redundant and actually pushes men away, and men know what you're doing. It's like you're in your masculine energy peacocking for them, like, hey, don't forget about me, I'm over here. And I get it, and sometimes we're just barking up the wrong tree, or he moves at a different pace. He just moves at a different pace. So there's that piece. I see this too when women have gotten into the relationship and they want to see the relationship move forward. So they might have a conversation like, I know we talked about, moving in with each other. It's a good one. We talked about moving, we have a similar vision, and we talked about, moving in with each other at the end of this year. Where are you at with that? And he's like, I don't know. Maybe he's not quite there yet, right? So then you're trying to push your agenda, right? I want to move in with this guy. I want to eventually get engaged, get married, have family. So here's the thing. Men feel it when you are trying to push things forward and you have an agenda. And you might be thinking, Cindy, is it bad to have an agenda? No, it's not. However, if a man feels like he's just there for you to achieve your goal, like if he's just there for you to partner up with, for a reason, because it's nice to have somebody next to you at night, or to become your sperm donor. If he feels like that, you guys, he won't feel special. It's kind of like with you, if you're dating someone and a guy says something to you and you think it's maybe a canned phrase, or you just don't feel special. So you want to feel special. You want to feel like like you matter. And I don't think that this is a lot of women's outwardly intention. This can be something that comes up. So, we're talking about moving in together, and he's like, I don't know. And then, she brings it back up. Well, I know, what about this moving in thing? And it's repetitive. So, and trying to push things forward. You might be thinking, well, what if we talked about it and I don't know what to do, maybe because I've got a lease on my place? Yeah, you just sit down and have a heart-to-heart conversation. If you're there, I'd be really excited to move in together, to take this to the next level. If you're not there, I'm okay with that. I just want to make sure that we're on the same page. We still have a similar vision, and, that's in the cards. And if it is, then great. And you can feel that, right? And a man can feel it if you're not constantly trying to push your agenda, or you're not getting impatient. Maybe he's dating other women, and if he is, you definitely should be. If he hasn't asked you for a commitment, he's definitely dating. Assume that, you guys. And a lot of times we get ourselves worked up because we have an agenda in mind. As a woman, we can have an agenda in mind. I've worked with a lot of women around this, and this will push love away. It'll inadvertently self-sabotage you. It'll keep you in that male energy. And men are in love with a woman's essence. So if you think of leaning back rather than leaning forward is what will support you in actually inviting in him to do the work, and you in the reciprocity place where you're in your feminine energy, you're in flow, you're happy. Because men go towards things that feel good. If it feels good, he's going to keep doing it. And they thrive off of the fact that they're making you happy and that you appreciate the efforts that they make towards you. If they don't have to make any effort, there's nothing to appreciate. It neutralizes the attraction. So I hope this helps you all. I'm sorry about what happened earlier because it had a little glitch in technology. So have an amazing rest of your day. If you're on YouTube and you like it, like us, and hit the subscribe button so that you can get updates on daily videos. If you feel called to share this with a woman or women that you feel this would be supportive of, that would be amazing to me. That would just light me up. So hope you have an amazing day. I will see you guys real soon. Love to see your answers. And, just one more thing, you guys. If you've been watching my videos, or, you've been out there, you've been reading books, and, you think, okay, I'm on the right track, I'm doing things, but you might fall into another pattern, or you think things are going well and it ends abruptly, or it's not working out the way you want to. There is a difference between, getting support and doing the deeper work than reading books and videos will do for you. So if you're in this space where you feel like you're triggered into doing more of the work in relationships, or meeting men that just aren't showing up, or you're just confused, then shoot me a DM. I'm here to help you. And many women and my clients always say that the very first call that we have is they experience massive breakthroughs. So I hope this helps. Have an amazing day, and do yourself a favor. Get the support, skill up in understanding men, yourself, and interpersonal relationships. Lots of love to you. Bye-bye.